Let's get started. All right, guys, thanks for joining me today. So today we're going to be working on a little in workflow here. It is to scrape Google Maps. So this is by Lucas Perret. I think that's how you pronounce that. And it's just a very simple. It's not super short, but it's very simple workflow that lets you connect a database. In this case, he's using Google Sheets to connect his data, and then using the SerpAPI to then extract your data that you're looking for, and then goes through a bunch of like editing, removing empties, and removing duplicate items. And then here we go. So let me show you my workflow for this and how I'm doing it. So because we're using Pocketbase, we want to use a Pocketbase node, and I have it right here. Also, I'm using Pocketbase because it is already what my existing workflow is using. So it's something that I have to use, for the project that I'm working on. And setting this up isn't super difficult. Let me show you guys what this looks like. Okay, so actually let's run this. And then you guys can see what it does. Okay, so we're just trying to get the specific ID that we're using. So this is the ID. And this is the ID that's associated with the row inside of my Pocketbase instance. And so let's go back over there. So here's my URL. So for this, you have to basically generate these URLs. And for Google Maps, you're going to be searching not only a search term, but also like in a location. And for this, they're using plumber and Paris, and it's at this location, which is probably the location for Paris. And if we go back here, we can see that it is completed now. So what this is doing is you can either set it to just run once when you click the button, or you can run it like every couple hours, just to like refresh your data. It's going to extract the keywords and the location, which is going to look like this. So we have our link here, and then what it returns is the keyword and the geography. So this is contained within this link here, and then we just want the keyword and the geo coordinates. Then it gets sent to through this loop here, which basically is just. So how search results work is you're going to have some kind of pagination, which means that you get the search results back, but then you're only going to get one search result, one page of search results. So then you have to paginate to the second page, third page, and it's going to do it until there are no longer any pages left. Then it's going to go and merge all of the values, and then split out the different items, and then you're going to take any empty values that you're finding, and it's going to throw them out. So for example, it seems like all of the kept items are populated, but then any of the discarded ones are not populated, which is exactly what it's doing. Then we're also transforming the data here. It's coming in some kind of JSON, and then we want to have it actually in a CSV format. And so you can see this is just turning it into a column or a comma separated value, which basically allows us to put it into a column based database, or for in our case Pocketbase, but also if you're using Google Sheets, you can do that. And then this is going to do some cleaning up, and it's basically going to say, okay, we only want non-duplicate items, and it's going to go and check each of the ones for you. And then here, this is where we are actually pulling the data into Pocketbase. And so you can see here, it's only pulling in some, because I only need the title, the phone number, the website, the reviews, and the rating. So it's not pulling in the address. It's not pulling in the hours. All that stuff that's in red is not being pulled. And there are a number of these columns where it is not pulling the data for us. There we go. And so now we can go look at our database here. And we can go look at our data output. And then we can see, okay, look, here's all of the different search results that we have. And I'm not doxing anybody because this is all on Google. So all this information, the telephone numbers are all in Google. Yeah, so it's a really, really neat little workflow that's allowing us to use SerpAPI. And if you guys don't have a SerpAPI account, it's really easy. You just go and you create a SerpAPI account. You get 100 free searches. And, so each of these, I have 19, I think, here. And these are all searches that I have done with SerpAPI. And I think it's $5 per 1,000 searches. So it's really cheap compared to if you were using like Google's Map API to like search all this stuff. All right. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. Thanks. All right. Thank you guys for joining me again today. And I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. For more information on workflows and workflows, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you very much.